Yes, yes, you're a queen.
And this pen was used by President Wilson to sign the 19th Amendment.
What's that?
The amendment allowing women to vote.
Why'd they go and do that?
I love it when women go to school. It's like seeing a monkey on the roller skates. It means nothing to them, but it's so adorable for us.
Okay.
I cheated a lot of times, so, you know.
So you're a cheater.
I am a cheater. I cheat.
You do cheat.
Yeah,
Why do you cheat?
When I feel like he gets bored.
When you feel like you're bored or you feel like he's bored?
I'm bored. No,
Yeah.
I'm human. Like, if I'm not happy, I know somebody's gonna say, well, if you're not happy, why you stay? Bitch.
Complicated.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
It's complicated.
It's complicated.
Sometimes I need that nigga to keep paying my bills.
Hold on a second, honey. I'm
I'm Doctor,
in here.
not Honey.
I'm sorry?
And I'm Dr. McCaffrey and not Honey. Appreciate it.
You were Dr. McCaffrey?
I am indeed.
Would you rather I call you counselor, doctor, or anything else? Tell
How
me what
about
you want
Dr.
me to call
McCaffrey, Your Honor? It creates a tone of respect.
you. Where I'm from, you sort of got to earn that.
Guess what? Where I'm from, you're born with it.
Get out of my courtroom! Get
Pleasure. A pleasure.
out!
As the value of men skyrockets, the strong and independent modern woman is starting to resemble the 2008 housing market, a lot of hype. But you know the bubble's gonna burst. You can spot it from a mile away like a New Jersey housewife adding more Botox. It's expanding all right, but not in a good way. We're all watching this slow-motion generational train wreck. Single motherhood? Check. $250,000 college degree that lands you a gig asking, do you want that latte with almond milk? Check. Meanwhile, these same women think they're entitled to a man from the 1%, even though their relationship resume wouldn't pass the first round with a dude making minimum wage. This whole delusion is a product of growing up in a society where simps and flawed government programs keep feeding the beast. It's like trying to build a mansion on a foundation made of cotton candy. It was doomed from the start. But hey, keep painting the walls pink, right? Women still think they're the ultimate prize, even though men are increasingly waking up to the fact that those prizes come with fine print that reads, now with extra baggage. It's like trying to sell a used car for new car prices. Guys aren't buying it, literally and figuratively. What men actually want has been clear forever: loyalty, respect, and someone who's got their back. But nah, keep chasing those filters and feminist fairy tales. Meanwhile, men are learning to spot the red flags faster than a clearance sale at Target.
Can't tell you. Open your eyes. Ooh. What's wrong?
BMW. What?
Yo, this your surprise.
BMW. What's that?
This your surprise.
It's your car. It's your car. Now you can get to work. Now you ain't got to put no rides.
This yours.
I didn't want that.
This
You ain't want it.
This yours paid for.
It's yours. Pay for it. Fresh off the lot. What's wrong with it?
I wanted a Tesla.
What?
Look,
Look at this car. I didn't have enough for the Tesla.
What is this?
Look, BMW. Look at this.
I don't want that. What is that?
What? It's a brand new BMW.
Nobody's driving this no more.
So what you?
I want a Tesla. I said that already.
This is mine. You want to go?
You don't have a car.
You wanna-
don't have a car.
Okay,
For a
but
whole year, you've been asking for rides and Uber.
Right. I mean, he.
about a Tesla.
Yeah, you know them real expensive. Take a look at the car. I mean, he paid for it, paid
It
out.
don't be nothing like a Tesla.
Brand new.
Brand new. Here.
No. No, thank you.
You don't like it?
No.
Oh, I thought you'd be excited that he paid his money for it. No.
I want a Tesla.
I mean, but that's, you're not
We already
appreciative.
talked about it.
You're not appreciative.
See, look at that. What is this? Sunroof all glass.
Sunroof.
As you can see in this case, money clearly isn't the issue. Nope, there are millions of women just like this, demanding the world on a silver platter while offering. Well, nothing but expectations. So what's the real problem? Let me spell it out for everyone in the cheap seats. It's their upbringing. Year after year, girls like this are told they're princesses. They watched movies where the princess is the center of the universe, wore t-shirts declaring their royal status, and had everyone around them reinforcing that idea. Sure, having a dad in the picture can help make a child stronger, but that's not the case when they embrace this one-way princess mindset where everything is handed to them. Single-parent households? Dual-parent households? Both have fallen for this pervasive philosophy. If you give her the world, she'll be so thankful, respectful, and never settle for anything less. Your little darling didn't earn any of it. She didn't fight or hustle to make her own way. Nope, she spent her prime years scrolling on her phone, living vicariously through your success, convinced it was hers too. So when she meets a regular, hard-working guy, she looks at him like she's been grinding away for 40 years and he's somehow beneath her. The result? Her self-proclaimed, inflated value keeps going up like some delusional stock market. This problem is multi-layered, of course, but mark my words, in a few years, she's going to end up on social media, sounding just like the women we're seeing now, complaining, disappointed, and still holding out for her fantasy prince that never arrives.
If you're talking to a guy that claims to be interested in dating you, and you say something like, oh, I'm going to get my nails done, or my hair, I'm going to the mall, and he does not offer to send you money to contribute to that, you need to block him, and you need to block him quickly, okay? We don't have time to be talking to men that cannot contribute to our lives, even in the smallest of ways. Not in this economy.
What have you completed since high school? Boom! Nothing.
Wait.
Not a goddamn thing.
Ah. If only we could have seen the BMW girl on Kevin's platform. Rest in peace, brother. Rest in peace. There's a reason the whole sprinkle saga started first, and no, it's not because men were dragging their feet. The truth is, modern women aren't just losing value, they've completely lost the plot on what value even is. 100 years ago, women didn't care about bank accounts. They didn't even know what was in the bank. Why would they? The system designed by men was basically a giant economic trust fund. Here's how it worked: gun goes to job. Man brings home paycheck. Man hands it over. Woman makes kids and casseroles. Done and dusted caveman-style simplicity. But now, you've got women out here demanding payments for Botox, eyelash extensions, and whatever else. And here's the kicker: they think we're still living in 1920. Sorry, ladies, we left the asbestos days behind, along with top hats and prohibition. These days, men are busting their backs, while women are all over in politics, journalism, and every field they used to protest their way into. The bar was too high to get into certain jobs? No problem, just take it to the streets, chant a little, and voila, the system magically changes for them. Meanwhile, the economy's been turned into a dumpster fire, and now men have to work 10 times harder to make the same paycheck their granddad made by doing half the work. But sure, let's hear more about how the real issue here is cosmetic payments. Spoiler alert, it's not.
But there's no amount of dinners that you will ever buy for me that will get my panties off. So you really need to figure out what it is that you think you have to offer and what it is that you think I value. Because it's never going to happen without real investment. And that's not what you do. And I get that that's satisfactory for some others, but it's not enough for me. And that was the last time we had brunch. I don't know what to tell you, bro. That's why I was like, I've been here. So you can tell me I'm great all you want, but you're not pursuing me, and I know why. Because I require too much. And that's all right. I'm okay with that.
What do you mean by that, though? What do you mean what do you require?
I require discipline and intention. And I require a level of, like, investment in terms of time.
Wow, I mean, I'm shocked 2 minus 50 and single. Totally blindsided by that one. But hey, it turns out a Western upbringing and a government booster seat don't exactly churn out well-rounded, nurturing women. Instead, you get 2 things: a liability and a domestic tyrant. It's like a factory of future headaches, no refunds allowed. But here's where it gets really interesting. She lets slip something crucial: time. Modern women treat time like it's your wallet at a 5-star restaurant, completely disposable. While men have been running the provide and protect playbook since cavemen drew stick figures on walls, these women now demand not just your time, but your discipline and investment, as if they're offering you Apple stock in 1980. Spoiler, they're not. Let's paint a little picture, shall we? Imagine you're a hard-working guy trying to become a doctor. You hand over your paperwork, get into med school, and then the admin comes out and says, oh, by the way, the studying environment. It's chaos. You shrug, thinking, sure, competitive schools say that all the time. Then, while you're deep into study mode, the admin leaps out from behind a stack of books and punches you in the face. Confused? Absolutely. But there he is, insisting you spar with him. You've got a huge exam tomorrow, but nope, he's dragging you off for rock climbing and late-night fireside chats. Unsurprisingly, when your grades come in, all Fs. Why? Because the guy couldn't stop interrupting you with nonsense. This, my friends, is exactly what modern women, especially those 20 years past the wall, don't get. They contribute no real value but expect men, who are hardwired to work and provide, to suddenly act more like women. Why? So they can act more like men. It's a role swap that does nothing but destroy the value of both. But the real kicker? These women don't just hit zero value or no, they go negative. They've become walking, talking time bombs in the dating world. Boom!
I'm 31.
I don't have any kids. I got a credit score of 803 exact, recently pulled. I have 2 paid off cars. I'm about to close on my first house this year in May. I'm not toxic at all. I got a big booty. I'm releasing an app on iOS and Android. I work hard as fuck. I'm not clingy, but I'll always make sure my partner feels appreciated. Okay, so I don't cook, but I can learn. And it's not like I don't know how to cook, but I just don't cook as much as I should. I'm probably not as feminine as the average feminine female, but I wear heels, I dress up. I just feel like I have a very dominant personality. I'm 5'8" in my head, but 5'4" on paper. I've never actually lived with a partner before. I'm just trying to figure out, how am I not married with 5 kids running around? Like, what the fudge am I doing wrong? Most people say, oh, I don't give people a chance. Yes, I do. I have boundaries, though. And I don't let people fuck me over, I'm going to say more than 3 times, because I give chances. I even give you a second chance. But it's so easy for me to just walk the fuck out once you start playing with me. But I still don't understand how I'm still single.
We really don't care how much money you make. Let me spell it out again for the ladies in the back. It's like these women think that cutting out the middleman somehow increases their value to the average man. Spoiler alert, the middleman is the man. By pouring all your time into a career and forgetting about being a wife or mother, you've just bought up all the masculine real estate, and newsflash, we don't want to rent or borrow. We want to buy. We want to own. Now, enter this woman. She calmly records herself listing all her achievements, as if real men give a flying hoot. It's like she's auditioning for a role that isn't even hers. Sweetheart, we've already got our part to play, and it's not the one you're reading for. Then, the plot twist we all see coming, the dam breaks and the truth comes out. Kevin Samuels, rest in peace, would dissect this quicker than a middle school science project. She admits she's got a dominant personality. Boom, red flag. Then she says she's taller in her head. Boom, another red flag. You give men a chance but have boundaries? Boom, yet another. Honestly, there are so many red flags here you could line the entire highway. So why aren't you married with 5 kids by now? Well, ma'am, it's simple, you're looking for a woman. By shedding all signs of femininity, you've thrown yourself right out of the market. Again, these women aren't just low in value, they're deep in the negative. It's like when they see an anchor, they think it's wings. And perhaps the kicker women don't determine their own value. That's not how it works.
A bathroom designed by a woman. Well, unfortunately for you, I did some research. In the description of your video, you put that it's in the LaGuardia airport. And LaGuardia's bathrooms were designed by firm HOK. And HOK's gender ratio? 70% male, 29% female. So this bathroom was not designed by a woman. At best, it was a collaborative effort, but it's most likely that it was majority men that designed it and engineered it. Dang, that's so tough.
Slay queens, slay, right? This is where women just completely miss the mark on value possibility. Above all, it's guys like you and me who decide what that is, and let me tell you, our quarterly report. Not looking too hot. For way too long, Western women have been riding a wave of scholarships from male-run businesses, walking into buildings engineered and constructed by men, and claiming victory as if they built it with their own hands. It's like watching someone ride a bike while a guy is literally pushing them from behind, shouting, "Look, I'm doing it all by myself." Well, ladies, newsflash, the guy pushing the bike is exhausted. The training wheels? Gone. And guess what? Now you're on your own. The new reality is here, and that bike ride's getting shaky real fast. No more coasting on the masculine energy you've been low-key despising while it's the very thing that made your ride possible in the first place. So yeah, this is the message, the era of the man pushing the bike. Over. Welcome to solo mode.
She doesn't even have to look at the bill when she's with me, because I'm gonna read it out loud. It's 180.
You're paying.
No, you're paying. No, you're paying.
I'm not paying.
Yes, you are.
Drizzle, drizzle, boys, drizzle, drizzle. And hey, someone might want to give her a heads up on how to use a napkin. Seriously, the basics are being overlooked here. But anyway, back to the main event, the recurring theme of this entire saga. Western women, especially, just don't get value.
As we often see,
and why?
The road leads to the same
Simple, they didn't invent the concept.
The courthouse.
We did.
The argument
by walking away to
same.
greener pastures, we're sending a very clear message that market, no longer profitable. Let the soy boys stick around to encourage this circus. They'll be the ones left belly-aching in the end. Meanwhile, you'll be far richer for walking away. And sure, the women will keep asking, where have all the good men gone? Well, that's a riddle they might never solve. But guess what? Not your problem. You're free. And at the end of the day, that's all that really matters. As always, wishing you tremendous success. Now, it's your turn. What do you think? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching.